Elsa.
Here she is.
Gamora. Elsa and Gamora.
Every family has a story. From pregnancy to birth and growing up, babies and their parents go through joy, fear, and struggle. For the Hadeen family in Blaine, a healthy pregnancy with twins soon became complicated.
Despite being healthy and fit and all the things that you're supposed to do right, my pregnancy was riddled with problems from the very beginning, around 12 weeks. So the girls had to be delivered, and they were delivered 12 weeks early. So they were born at 28 weeks gestation. And Reagan was small. She was 2 pounds, 5 ounces, but Eden was even smaller. She was only 1 pound, half an ounce. She actually fit into the palm of her daddy's hand. She was that little.
Eden and Reagan came a little sooner than expected. Their lives were going to begin in the neonatal intensive care unit at Children's Hospital in Minneapolis.
The girls endured a lot. They had this long journey in the NICU with surgeries and blood transfusions and lung issues and growth and development, learning how to feed. And we got to the point where Eden was just continuing to get worse and worse, and her lungs weren't improving.
As weeks went by, Eden had serious health issues. Amanda and Eden flew to Texas in hope of a lung transplant.
We were in at Texas Children's for a week, and Eden just deteriorated so rapidly that she couldn't hang on. So she passed away on March 30th, 2011. And it was shortly after that that Scott and I really said, we need to do something to keep Eden's legacy alive. She had this deep soul and these eyes that just drew you in, and everyone that met her just said she had this amazing persona for only being 8 months old.
Out of this tragedy came a new hope to other families dealing with children in the NICU. Amanda and her husband Scott decided to take their experience and honor Eden's life by forming the nonprofit Eden's Garden in 2013, with the hope of providing other families going through similar situations help that they may not even know they need.
Eden's Garden is a nonprofit, a 501c3, and our mission is to provide resources and support to families going through the journey in the NICU.
One of the things that with helping these families is that we've been through the journey. We know what they're going through. We know what a lot of times what they need. We get families all the time that are like, I don't know what I need. You know, they're focused so much on their kiddo that that's all their world is. So then we can kind of help with, you know, different ideas. You know, do you need parking? Do you have kids at home? You know, is it to one of the retailers as far as Target, Walmart, things like that? What can we help you out with?
With the support of Eden's Garden, many families have had help through a trying time. The Abdi family in particular couldn't have asked for a better outcome.
This here is Amina, and this is her twin sister Rania. For these guys, they made it to 25 weeks, and at that point they kind of started struggling, and the doctors thought it would be better off if they came out, because you know, they'd be able to help them a lot more if they were on the outside than they were on the inside. And so I had a C-section, and they came about a minute apart, went straight to the NICU, and we stayed in there for quite a while. I mean, for how early they were born and kind of what they had gone through, you know, to have them at this stage and not have really any long-term, you know, health effects that we can see right now is really just a fantastic thing in and of itself, and so we're very grateful.
With healthy, happy twin girls now, Saman is extremely grateful for the help, as she didn't know what would happen to her babies. Having someone with the same experiences offer help is exactly what Eden's Garden is able to do. The organization provides hope to families during the bleakest of times.
When you're in there, you know, your whole focus is just on the babies and the baby's health, and sometimes that's changing from day to day, sometimes from hour to hour. And if you can have other people that are sort of, you know, doing the thinking for you that you would have, and thinking about the day-to-day things that normally you would have taken care of, it just takes a load off, and it's such a huge, huge relief. And you know, it gives you more time with your babies. It gives you that ability to just kind of sit down and relax and not have to worry about, you know, what's happening or what's going on, or how am I going to pay for this, or what am I going to get from here. What Amanda and Scott, I think, have managed to do, I think, just to make this really, really fantastic thing grow out of what was, I'm sure, for them a tragedy that I'm sure they still grieve for, is such a, it's a great thing, it's a noble thing. I can't say enough good things about it. I would absolutely recommend it 100%. You know, get in touch with them, because it's not even just about the financial services. It's just about this idea that, you know, that there's a group of other parents that are either experiencing this or have experienced this and have come out on the other side.
There are a lot of questions when babies are sent to the NICU, and doctors have to field a lot of panic and stress that the parents have in such an unknown situation.
They go through a lot of shock and grief and emotional ups and downs. They have sorrows and triumphs and a lot of uncertainty. It can be very difficult.
With the advances in modern medicine, the doctors at Children's Hospital are now able to give premature infants the best chance to survive and grow.
In the late 80s, a medicine called surfactant was discovered, which is a chemical that helps the air sacs in babies' lungs stay open and to help them breathe, and that drastically changed survival.
For Eden's Garden, lending a hand, a voice, finances, even parking passes to those in need is just another way to preserve Eden's memory and give back after they have dealt with the same issues.
And while we were on that journey, there were so many things we needed. We just needed someone to walk our dog, or someone to clean our house, or, you know, we needed to pick up like Subway or pizza on the way home. And we needed people like that to step in and help us. So Scott and I decided we can do that for other people.
Reagan is a former NICU baby that now has dreams, smiles, and plays like every other 4-year-old. Her family has overcome great tragedy to inspire others in the same position. Eden's life and memory are now preserved in a way that allows her to keep giving back.
Eden's Garden is small, and we're new, and we're local, and we're helping families that you might come in contact with on a daily basis. No one can know what their pregnancy will be like, or what will happen to their child, or what unfortunate thing might happen in the end, but it could happen to anyone. And we want to help those families if they're going through the journey.
Nothing will change the past, but giving hope and encouragement to families with children in the NICU is a gift that will not soon be forgotten.
I'd say just to have hope. Never give up hope. These kids are amazingly resilient.
For North Metro TV News, Trevor Scholl reporting.